what now? Yeah, that's basically that's basically Clarke's thoughts as Luna's not willing to budge, and she's about to get a bit of a bigger surprise with the fact that Ali has boosted herself. She's living life on the luxury on the Ark. Nothing can harm her, surely. But I do have a feeling that desperate times will call for desperate measures, and Clarke might be part of the City of Lights, because it's going to have this, there's going to be this way of, well, why don't we attack in? It's going to be a bit of an ask, don't get me wrong, but, you know, what hasn't been a bit of an ask on this show? It's a bit of an ask to get a glimmer of hope for Season 3. But I have a feeling there's going to be this way of why don't we attack inside? Because Clarke hasn't met Ali in her perspective. Like, she hasn't met Ali at all. She hasn't seen what Ali looks like. She could be Medusa for all she knows. No, honestly, I don't think there would be a more appropriate choice for Ali than what we've seen, because, like I said, the actress has done an amazing job in terms of her presentation, her emotionless face at time. Like, there's a lot of times where, you know, normal villains would express certain facial movements and all of that, but Ali, it's so scary with Ali's lack of facial movements, and it's just really perfect, considering this is an AI and that, so yeah. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, it's been a bit of a burning question, especially with Lexa with Ali too and that, so yeah, it's been a bit of a wonder if Clarke will be a part of the city and well, the stakes are really, really high, and now that Luna is not budging, so maybe she will. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I like the idea of we're not getting anywhere outside the city. Why don't we go into the city? Well, Raven tried to, but literally inside, not, you know, well, we'll just peek in like Raven did. Raven tried, and she was so close. But maybe you need to be literally inside. Have your mind inside to literally kill Ali off. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, this is episode 15 of the 100, season 3. What I'm going to do with part 2 is I'm going to do what I've done with the past 2 seasons and favourite 3 characters, favourite 3 episodes of the season. And season 3 hasn't been too bad. I have been worried about how season 3 would go, and unless this finale is the most pointless thing ever, I have to say season 3 has been enjoyable. I do think season 2 is still probably the best, and it's still going to remain that way, even if I don't know, because season 2's finale has a really, really high bar. We're talking Jack and the Beanstalk stalk levels of height. It's attainable, but it's a difficult reach in terms of the quality that, you know, could be produced in order to outmatch season 2's finale, because that was intense. I literally had a hard time editing that down to 10 minutes. Because there was a lot to get through. Thank goodness for extended reactions. Which I can remind you all, the extended reaction of this episode will be on Patreon. But yeah, we're basically without hope. We're basically it might be a bit of desperate times calls for desperate measures. Because otherwise, you're lost. Well done, Ali, for the victory. But yeah, it's not all over yet. But could it be? No, this is episode number 15 of season 3. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this episode, because like I said, we're at a bit of a loss at this point. So, yeah. But yeah, this is episode number 15 of season 3. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Bring her to me with the flame.
No. No! No! Oh! Ruin!
Never ascended, so no, I won't stop. Not until the Ice Nation has its commander.
You were saying?
Oh!
Hands where I can see him.
Olivia's always going to be there for Clarke.
You okay?
Yeah, you've got no...
Then let's go.
He's coming with us.
The hell he is.
Why would I do that?
Because we both want the same thing. To put the flame in Ontari.
Bit of an ask.
I'm listening.
We need to disconnect her
Yeah.
before she gets the flame. Or we'll be giving Allie exactly what she wants.
Yep.
To do that, we have to abduct her from the center of a city filled with thousands of people.
So
who
they're
belong
actually
to her.
going along with that idea. Okay,
All
ballsy.
thinking is one.
You got this.
Aw. I love how we're all like prepping ourselves. Like, oh no, come on. Who is?
Only works if they send Ontari out to get it. If they don't see it, they won't do that. Not much of a trap without the bait.
I mean, he's got a good way of thinking. Oh, but there's Ali and Co. just
Fine.
hungry.
But I'm coming with you.
No way, that is not the plan.
I'm done blaming.
Yes!
I'm glad you're back, brother. Me too.
We can't let Raven build the
Oh no!
We did it. Let's go.
Why is it? No!
Give me that.
Oh! Monty! Ali, fuck off!
You're gonna plant corn.
Raise chickens.
Yeah!
Grow old.
Octavia with Link.
Not coming out. But you can give the flame to me. I'll be sure she gets
Nah, this was Ontari's gift, not yours.
Something's wrong.
Yep.
Your friends in the tunnel can't help you. Now give me the flame.
Oh boy, fuck.
Back up, or she dies.
Do it. Do it now.
Oh shit. Oh no! No! Oh shit.
But we don't need you.
Oh shit! Oh! No, Jesus! Oh my... Fuck Ali!
Hey, no! No!
I didn't think it was possible, though, but I'm starting to think I hate her more than Cage.
When I was talking to her, I realized for the first time since Mount Weather, I wasn't thinking about Maya. It was beautiful there, and we destroyed it.
Oh no.
That wasn't us. It was Allie.
It doesn't matter.
Jasper, why? Why?
Matters. They sent us all down here to see if the ground was survivable. From what I've seen, it's not.
You got it wrong. That's not what they meant when they were deciding if the ground was habitable.
What's the passphrase, Clarke?
This is a thing though, it's her mother. But it's not her mother.
I told you.
Don't say
Her
it.
friends are her weakness.
But she might have no choice. But she might have to die for them.
Start with Bellamy Blake.
I will cut you.
Now, if I were you, I'd hit the deck.
Murphy?
Everyone, hit the ground!
Go on, Murphy! Yes! Murphy's team is assembled!
Put him on his knees.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It's gotta.
Indra's right. We need every fighter we can get.
You guys missed the part where it's time to go?
We're not leaving.
Kill him after this, Octavia.
We just saved your lives. You know, after this, doing the right thing can kiss my ass.
Never. Do I say it? Never change Murphy.
Why is he still alive? Because the dead can't help us.
Oh, wow.
It was my home. You all come from here.
Shit. Oh, no. Shit. Come on, Bellamy. Oh, Jesus, Z. No. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, whoa. You just... Oh, Jesus Christ. They're like zombie on roids. You might have to kill him. In an enclosed space. Go on, Murphy and Bellamy. Teamwork. Holy... Oh, shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to put him out with his misery. The hard way. Not wanted, but had to.
Death by Clarke. Adam.
This should do it.
Acid fog. Then
Just go la 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 la. That's what I would do. Like, I can't hear you.
gone.
Here we go again.
Why'd you guys lock the door?
Harper, do you see Jasper?
Now she does.
Harper!
No, she doesn't.
I don't want you to lose anyone else.
Fucking Christ.
If you kill her, you'll never get what you want. Allie's not killing me. You are.
No, this is bullshit. You.
Mom, don't do this. Please. I'm begging you. Don't do it.
She's gonna have to.
Please.
Oh, she's gonna have to reveal.
Passphrase, Clarke.
No. Shit. No. Shit. No.
Take it back.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Allie, stop it! Please don't do this! No!
She killed her.
The brain is
Has he-
substantial, but she's still alive.
Come on!
Bellamy!
Come on, Bellamy! Shit! Yes! Fuck him up! Fuck him up, boys!
I need a flashlight.
First we take out the chip, then we put in the flame.
Yeah, same thing as Raven.
Also unresponsive.
What? What does that mean?
No.
She's brain dead.
Fuck!
Give us the kill code.
Well, things got worse. Great. We're fucked. Ontari's done, unless Luna, decides to come around last minute and says, you know what, it was all a joke, I am gonna help you all. Yeah, we're pretty much fucked. Oh boy. But, if there is a way, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I have a feeling Clarke's gonna have to go into the city now. That, I don't know if blood transfusion is somehow possible or something like that. I don't think it is, but like, for Clarke to become part Nightblood. Oh, that would have been cool, though. Like, part Nightblood, part human, and that would have still worked, or something like that. I think it would have been a bit poetic. No, it would be a bit poetic as well. Like, have a bit of Lexa sounds. No, but, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, because, Ali, send a missile still. Like, you gotta send a missile in space as well. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of everything to defeat Ali, but fuck. I didn't think I'd hate someone as much as I hate Cage, that slimy bastard who... Yeah, but officially I do. Ali is my most despised enemy of... oh, that's interesting. Just seeing an F1 related thing. But yeah, I didn't think I'd hate someone as much as I have with Ali, but here we go, because, the thing she has done, the thing she has done in this show has just absolutely been, frustrating, but that's a good thing. It's not like, oh, this is, taking a piss now. She just, like, the actress just plays the part so well, but, like, I was at my limit with the fucking Monty Jasper reunion scene. That is just playing with my heart now. Like, why would you do that? That's just the biggest tease ever. So yeah, that was intense. That was intense, especially when we found out that Ali was at Arcadia and someone had been chipped, and I was thinking, who? Could it have been Rowan somehow? And he orchestrated that feeling of pain, because we know that Ali has orchestrated signs that would have identified you're chipped and all of that. So I was thinking, until we got to the reveal that Jasper had been chipped, yeah. I was thinking along the lines, did Rowan somehow orchestrate pain so Ali would be able to feel... Because that's the thing. Ali is... it would be concerning if Ali wasn't smart for an AI. But she was there, and she had everyone completely bamboozled when, we had that feeling of hope. Oh, we'll get to Ontari, which I think I made a mention in the review to the last episode, with me thinking, well, there is one way they can get to Ontari, but it won't be pretty considering she's under the influence and everyone else is connected, and as Clarke rightfully put it, one sees all, basically, and that's the truth. Like, if one person sees Clarke doing something suspicious with Ontari, then everyone's going to get that juice of alert. So yeah, it was a bit of an ask, and they still, but then again, they had nothing else to lose at that point, did they? Because Luna wouldn't budge. So they had to, and it goes back to the old saying, it has to work, because it's our only hope. And now that's thrown in the gutter because Ontari's brain dead. So at least we don't have to dabble in that risk of Ontari potentially waging war against the Sky Crew if this was all resolved and that. There was that talk about, oh, well, Ontari's basically gonna have her life saved by you guys, so she's gonna be fine with you, I assume, and I would be too. But now that's not happening anytime soon because she's done in. So yeah, with Jaha, bloody hell, I'm just really excited to see if there's going to be any kind of ramifications on those who've been chipped, especially Jaha, since he has been the biggest kiss ass of Ali for as long as you can remember, because you have to remember, this all started back when Jaha was that crazy fanatic who was like, I have faith, I'm going to the City of Light, and I don't care if it's dangerous, we're going. We went through Minefield, we sacrificed a few to the sea monsters, hooray. So Jaha has been on this story, and it might be coming to a close if we can find some way around it. But if anyone has any great ideas, then yeah. But I'm honestly scared. I'm honestly scared. But like, if there is a way for like Ali to be defeated, then Jaha, the reaction to Jaha is going to be the most interesting, considering, like I said, he's been Ali's biggest supporter since day one, I guess. Yeah, it was a really, really intense episode, and then Clarke did get captured, which it was inevitable since Ali found out. Of course, everyone wasn't aware that there was a spy in Arcadia, which happened to be Jasper. First of all, fuck Ali. I mean, I already said it, but fuck Ali. Fuck Ali for that, because you guys know I love Jasper and Monty as best bros, and I wanted to see them buddy up again. I should have registered something when he said that, you know, it was a mistake to be blaming people and all of that with what happened at Mount Weather and that. But I was just thinking, please be together. Like, please just bro it out. I mean, I was so naive on hoping that they would be, you know, best buddies by the end of season 3, because Monty didn't want to go through with that. And damn it, I should have known he was reacting to Clarke so happily for a reason. Fuck. I am fucking naive. Ugh. That's all I can say, because I'm frustrated. I am absolutely frustrated. Especially with that tease that Monty and... The writers are the worst, because, I mean, it's Ali in terms of the story, but the writers are like, hey, remember the Jasper and Monty friendship that you all loved because it was like the best bromance ever? Well, here's a little tease. Oh, dearie, we've taken it away. Like, I was absolutely frustrated. And like I said, that was my limit with Ali, like, in terms of... well, she's cruel, but she can't be as cruel as Cage, and yeah, that happened. So, and to add insult to she was adding insult to injury in this episode after Clarke got captured, and she, thanks to Abby under the influence. It's just so eerie, like the way she has a hold on people, it's absolutely sinister. But yeah, Clarke got tortured by her own mother, but we all know it isn't, you know, it isn't Abby, it's Ali, so yeah. But still, it was absolutely heartbreaking to see, considering Ali was using Abby's body to do this to Abby's own daughter, and yeah, don't they have a semblance of remembrance of what they did? So what's going to happen if Ali gets defeated? Because that's basically me at this point. Like, we're gonna have Abby be like, shit, I'm so sorry. Well, it'll be a lot more dramatic, won't it? But that's the thing, though. You would not do this to your own daughter. And Abby's gonna have that, and she loves Clarke so much, and she's gonna feel like like it was her fault when it wasn't. So yeah. But it was really, really great for Ali to think about the fact that, you know, that Clarke's not gonna give up the flames, so she's gonna, you know, go at her friends and that. And then that's where Murphy came in. Yay! I'll talk about that in a bit, but that was really, really, it was really, really great how they just started off with Bellamy, because Ali even ships Bellamy and Clarke by that comment. Well, I mean, she could have picked anyone, but the first person she chooses is Bellamy, because the Bellark vibes are high in the air for even Ali. See, she might be remorseless, and she might have a skewed way on choice and who's at fault, but deep down, she ships Bellark as well. So yeah, that was brutal. And then Ali just goes even further by threatening to have Abby hung. I mean, it's not the first time she's done something like this to a loved one. I mean, it all goes back to Cain, doesn't it? But poor Abby, like, her body is just being thrown into the threatening circle. Like, because first she had a gun she was ready. It was a gun to her head, wasn't it? Yeah. When Cain was all Jesus-ing it up. that's even a word, but you get the idea. When he was on the cross and that, we had Abby had a gun to her head, and then Kane took the chip. So it didn't work this time around because Bellamy came in and saved the day, and Murphy. And even then, Clarke didn't budge because I think, Clarke didn't budge. Kane did when he knew the person that he loved the most, I guess, considering we won the cabbie ship. But yeah, once Abby got the gun to her head, he just gave up straight away, whereas, Clarke was basically not having any of it. So yeah. And it was just really, really cruel to see what Ali was doing to Abby's body. Like, absolutely ready to let her die. So, that was close. But still, it was a really, really intense episode. Great to see Rowan return as well, because I was actually just thinking, so I haven't seen Rowan in quite some time. Surely he should be here. And it was a good job that Rowan showed up and saved Clarke from being Ali napped. Yeah, Ali napped. Flame napped, I guess, in this case. But yeah, at the end of the day, Rowan returned, which was really, really great stuff to see. And I really, really loved the fact that he did chip in after he knew what was going on. So yeah. Really loved what was happening with Bellamy's side of the story, because he was mainly with Octavia and Murphy and co. First off, I do love the fact that we had that scene with Indra and Octavia, which I hope Indra is alive, but I don't see it. I mean, we had the same situation with Rubicon, didn't we? Where everyone was looking to be, it was Kane and Indra, mainly because we knew Octavia and Lincoln were okay. And then the last we saw of Indra and Kane was, okay, well, we better look for them. But we didn't see them escape Tondi Sea. So, yeah, we were left wondering, well, could they have just said that and then bam, they got hit? So it's a similar situation to see if Kane or Indra is okay. And I am a bit more worried, considering the fact that Indra kind of accepted Octavia into her home, which was a nice little scene that we had with Octavia and Indra, because Octavia still grieving about Lincoln and about the fact that she was the only person that, really, that he was the only person that made Octavia felt like she belonged somewhere. And Indra was basically like, yeah, so I have that worry that kind of comment kind of confirms that Indra might have bitten the dust, especially as well as the fact that she saved her friend, Kane. So it's not looking good. The red flags are high for Indra, and I'm absolutely worried. And it seems like we're getting rid of a lot of big players. I think Indra was the only, with Ontari as well. But now that she's brain dead and done and dusted, and Indra's status is still in the unknown, Indra's I don't know. I mean, apart from Rowan, I guess, with the ice station. But I'm thinking way, way, way back. I think Indra's the only big player that we have left in terms of the Grounders, apart from Rowan, of course. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. And we just have to wonder, what's going to happen with the entire Grounders after this, because now that Ontari's dead, her reign was absolutely pads, wasn't it? In terms of length and that. So what's going to happen? Well, Luna's got to have to actually, Luna's got to have to actually take the otherwise, what's going to happen then? Because considering she's actually the last Nightblood, isn't she? Now that Ontari's done. So yeah, it didn't turn out like this in The Lion King, did it? No, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen in the next episode. Like I said, there's gonna be a bit of discussion in terms of who my favorite characters are, and yeah. But going back on track with the review, I really, really loved the fact that we saw Bellamy and Murphy together in what's felt like forever. And considering we've grown to Murphy and we've already grown to Bellamy, it was really great to see them together and, you know, fight through crazy grounders who were under the influence of Ali. Like, one even jumped, I think. Yeah. Like, holy shit, that was intense. But yeah, it was great to see Bellamy and Murphy team up together, as well as Octavia, you know, having her eyes on Pike. So yeah, Raven and Monty as well were together as well. Once again, as they tried to find a way back, tried to find a portal into Ali's cozy paradise. And that was very, very horror-esque, like, especially with the illuminated window on the door. And, you know, he had his hands there and the gun. Yeah, it was very, very daunting as well. And then he read out the names. I had a glimmer of... See, that's the thing you should do. Like, put your fingers in your ears and go, la, 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 I can't hear you. Then you can't really do anything about it unless, you know, he got on the speakers somehow. But even then, you could just amplify your voice like, la, 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 I can't. Yeah, so, you know, anything you can do, I can do better, basically. It was still daunting, especially when he was reading out the names, trying to get them to submit, as well as the fact that now he's pressuring Monty again. Well, Ali he is. And Ali has been an absolute cunt to Monty, because first he had Monty shoot the physical form of his mother. He had to kill the physical form of his mother. Second, he had to kill his mother again, with the whole code situation. And now Harper's under the line of fire. So that's great, isn't it? So, Jesus, what... And not just that, the Monty and Jasper friendship as well. Like, we can't fucking forget. Ugh, I'm still pissed. That's my gripe. That's my gripe with this episode. How dare you tease me with that? Yeah, like I said, it was an intense episode, though. It was really, really intense. Especially seeing Clarke being tortured like that. Ugh. But yeah, this was episode number 15. I might get watching episode 16 in a few minutes in terms of my perspective. Double the strength of coffee, I think. Yeah. I was wondering if I had any in there, because I've been having this habit lately of leaving coffee, like a little residual of like coffee in the cup, and it's like, why, Liam? You never did this before, so yeah. But I think I need to double the strength, because what's gonna be done to stop Ali once and for all? Who knows? But yeah, this was episode 15, and a very frantic and painful episode, especially if you're Clarke and Abby. Oy. But yeah, this was a really, really, really intense episode, and I can't wait to see what the finale has on offer. Probably going to be lots of deaths, maybe, if season 1 and 2 had any indication in terms of their finales. Maybe season 3 might keep the trend going. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!